What if I told you the government once tried to control the human mind? Not in a movie, not in science fiction, but in real life. Imagine living your normal day, and suddenly your thoughts don't feel like your own anymore. Your reality starts to break. You see things that aren't there. You feel fear, confusion. And the worst part? You were never told you were part of an experiment. This actually happened. In the 1950s, the United States secretly ran a program designed to unlock one terrifying power: mind control. The name of that program was MK Ultra Project. And when the truth came out, it shocked the entire nation. To understand why this happened, you have to go back to the Cold War. The United States and the Soviet Union were locked in a silent battle, not just for weapons, but for power over the human mind. There were rumors that the Soviets had already discovered ways to control thoughts, and the CIA was afraid of falling behind. So in 1953, they launched MK Ultra, a secret program with one goal: break the human mind and rebuild it under control. The man leading this mission was a chemist named Sidney Gottlieb. He believed that with the right combination of drugs and psychological techniques, any human mind could be controlled. So they began testing. One of the main tools they used was a powerful drug called LSD, a substance that could completely alter perception, make you see things that aren't real, feel emotions you can't control, and sometimes lose your sense of reality entirely. But here's where it gets disturbing. Many people were given LSD without their knowledge. No warning, no consent, just experiments. These tests didn't just happen in secret labs. They took place in hospitals, universities, even prisons. People who were already vulnerable, like mental patients and inmates, were often targeted because they were easier to control and less likely to be believed. One of the strangest operations under MK Ultra was something called Operation Midnight Climax. The CIA set up safe houses where men were secretly lured in, given drugs without knowing, and then watched through hidden cameras. Their behavior, their reactions, everything was recorded, not for help, but for research. The effects were often devastating. People experienced extreme paranoia, hallucinations, complete mental breakdowns. Some never fully recovered. One case that raised serious questions was a CIA scientist named Frank Olson. He was unknowingly given LSD. Days later, he fell from a hotel window and died. To this day, many believe there's more to that story. MK Ultra didn't stop at drugs. They also used hypnosis, electroshock therapy, and sensory deprivation, techniques designed to erase identity and rebuild a person from scratch. The idea was simple. If you can break someone completely, maybe you can control what they become next. But after years of experiments, the results were not what they hoped. Yes, they could confuse the mind, they could damage it, but true control? That remained out of reach. By the late 1960s, MK Ultra was quietly shut down. But the story didn't end there. In 1973, many of the program's files were destroyed, as if someone was trying to erase the truth forever. But secrets don't stay buried forever. In the 1970s, investigations began to uncover what really happened. And when the public found out, the reaction was shock, anger, disbelief. How could this happen in a country that promised freedom? How could a government experiment on its own people in secret? Today, MK Ultra is remembered as one of the most controversial programs in U.S. history, a reminder that power without limits can cross lines no one ever expected. And maybe the most chilling question of all, did it really end, or did it just become something we no longer see? Because sometimes the scariest truths are the ones we're not supposed to know.